Today I'm going to talk about Raman Gill's next video. Plus, we've got another opportunity to get into the popcorn business. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. Tonight, I get to do the next workout in the CrossFit Games Open competition. It's 3 out of 5. So far, I'm not dead last in my age group, so there is that. Raman Gill has released her second video, and I'm going to talk about that a bit. She just keeps mirroring my own thoughts. And then I've got another trade set up to get us in the popcorn business. Remember the saying, find a place to sell popcorn and build a movie theater around it? Yep, our trade plan is for another cinema group. We'll also look at our open position and prior setups, and of course, the maximum of the day. We'll be doing all that in just a minute. Remember to click the subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't miss the next great popcorn opportunity. All right, let's take a look at the open trade. Okay, to be fair, it's not an open trade anymore. The Great British Pound Japanese Yen hit our trailing stop right here for a profit of $1.88 on the second half. I'm done with the pound yen for right now. And Mickey D's has not returned back to the wedge. So I'm thinking this setup is blown. No big deal, we didn't enter a position, so we'll just move on to the next setup. I'm done with McDonald's for right now. The US dollar Swiss franc has dropped below the ascending triangle right here, and it has obviously stayed there. But the volume is still dropping, you can see right here, and the volatility is especially dropping hard right now. So I'm still going to hang around here and watch this thing to see what happens. With an ascending triangle, if the resistance level is still holding, and especially the fact that it's at unity, I may just redraw this triangle to include these candles down here. That'll extend it out further and give it a little bit more space to attack the resistance level. I'll let you know what I do here. Okay, let's talk about Raman Gill's second video just a bit. If you saw my Wednesday video this week, you'll already know that this is Raman Gill. She's a trading trainer who works with Trading Strategy Guides. I watched her second video today, and once again, I learned new things. Yep, even we old dogs can learn new tricks. There's always something you can learn from someone else if you're open to learning. And that's something that Raman touches on in this video. She rolls her comments about communication from the first video into the remaining 3 of her 4 cornerstones she has used to find success trading in the markets. If you've followed me for a bit, I think you'll hear some familiar things in what Raman is saying in this video, especially her 4th cornerstone. But I've never really thought about cornerstones 2 and 3 much before. This is definitely an important video for you guys to watch. I'll put the link to it in the description below. It's only about 15 minutes long, and it is so worth it. I am still looking forward to this training. Yeah, I'm still planning to take it. Remember what I said about stagnating if you're not moving forward with your trading. I'm sure I'll be talking about this a lot in the future. So go there with me. Again, I'll put the link below this video. Alright, let's take a look at the popcorn trade setup. Here's another opportunity for the popcorn business. Yeah, I'm still going with that old trope. It gives me extra content for my video, you know. Seriously, today we are looking at a daily chart of Cineworld, the world's 2nd largest cinema chain, with 9,518 screens across 790 theaters in 10 countries. It's traded on the London Stock Exchange as CINE. I'll link the Wikipedia description below in case you want to learn more about it. If you've been here a bit, you'll know I particularly like ascending and descending triangles, and here's a great example of a descending triangle. The descending triangle consists of a strong support level right here, in this case at 211, and this level's been attacked several times, here and here. Then we have the lower highs that consist of the top part of the triangle, and they continually cause price to drop and attack the support level until it finally breaks. After that, I look for a nice decline in volume and volatility to confirm the pattern. And I'm only interested in a break of this 211 support level right here. I will only sell below a descending triangle. So here's the plan. We will sell a daily close below the descending triangle or below 211. On the breaking candle, to enter a full-size position, you want to see this volume bar reach up to the volume average. If it doesn't quite reach the average but does reach at least 75% of the average volume, I'll enter a half-size position to reduce risk. You can calculate the percentage by taking the volume number here, dividing it by the volume average here, and you should get at least 0.75. If you don't get that number, stand aside and let the trade go on by. The stop loss, as always, is 1.5 times the ATR. The first target is 1 times the ATR. So again, on the breaking candle, you want to look over here for the ATR. Multiply that by 1.5 and put your stop above your entry by 1.5 ATRs. So if this candle breaks down here and closes in here, then you'll measure above that entry level 1.5 ATRs for your stop loss, and you'll measure below that 1 ATR for your target. If after entering the trade we get a candle that closes back inside this pattern, we'll take the loss right then and not wait for it to hit the stop loss. Our intention is that a breakout from these patterns should be explosive and hit our target fairly quickly. If the momentum goes away, we want to shut the trade down without taking a full stop if possible. When the price hits our first target, we will close half the position for profit and set the stop loss to break even on the remainder. We will then follow stops as price moves in our direction until the market takes us out. Typically, I do this with 2 positions. The first position will have a hard stop loss and a hard take profit, and the second position will only have the stop loss and no take profit on it. Also, I risk a maximum of 2% of my account on each trade. No single trade should make or break you. And that's the setup today on Cineworld. I tell you this every single time, and I'm going to keep telling you because I want you to remember I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you how I handle these trades. If you want more details about what I do, look below this video for a link to my trade management video. And if you've developed a trade management plan that works better for you, please use it. Trading is very personal, and the things that work for me may not work for you. You have to understand your personal psychology to find the best strategies for your own trading. And I never really got a handle on my trading until I looked inside myself. I know this sounds very esoteric. It's not meant to. I have to understand my thoughts and my psychology to find the strategies that work for me. And as you know, psychology, in my opinion, is the most important part of trading. The trading maxims are my way of helping to handle my personal psychology, and today we're going to dig into the archive again. A maxim is a general truth, fundamental principle, rule of conduct, or proverbial saying. I get these maxims from everywhere. The purpose of my maxims is to motivate me to discipline in trading as well as other areas of my life. I suggest you start your own list of maxims, things that you can say to yourself while you're trading or doing life to make sure you always do the right thing, and feel free to borrow from my list. And today, our deep dive into the archive. Tim's trading maxim number 45. There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when circumstances permit. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. And this is from Emily Tanner. Emily Tanner, who lived from 1850 to 1929, was a key figure in the founding of the Utah Women's Suffrage Association. I'll link her Wikipedia below in case you want to know more. You know, I find that I've got a lot of interests, and there are only so many hours in a day, and I've got to sleep some of them, you know. So I'm only committed to a small fraction of those interests. For example, I've always loved history. Well, maybe I didn't always love history, because I didn't love it too much in high school. But I digress. I love history now, but I don't have very much commitment to history because there are many more important things for me to which I commit my time. You have to decide what you want to commit to and do it to maximum effort. If you want to be a successful trader, you have to have that commitment level or you're wasting your time. Trading is definitely not something at which you can succeed with only a passing interest. Tell me in the comments below what interests you enough that you commit actual time to pursue it. Remember our Cineworld trade plan here. We're going to sell a daily close below the descending triangle. If the volume is not quite average, go half size as long as it's at least 75% of the average. Your stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR. Your first target is 1 times the ATR. And remember to click the link below to the trade management video for more details. Oh yeah, and this right here. You don't want to miss any of my trading picks, so sign up for my free trading picks email list so you don't. I'll be sending out about 3 or 4 trading picks a week, everything from stocks to futures to cryptos to Forex, and you'll get to see them first. And the best thing is, it's free. I'll put the link below this video. Be sure to come back to Trading Strategy Guide's YouTube channel every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time for my new videos. We'll have a nice trade setup or two on each one and maybe some extra Q&A or training on Wednesdays. And don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have. I'll either answer your question right in the comments or in a training video, or both. And remember, the only stupid question is the unasked one. Don't forget to comment below about your interests that rise to commitment level. And also, don't forget to check out Raman Gill's videos. I'll put the link to that below as well. Tell your friends about us and help us make this the best trading channel on the internet. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up below. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.